All right. I love this guy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar.
If you listen to After the Bell this week, you know this is a match I've wanted to see for quite some time, and it's almost time to start. Look at the focus and drive in his eyes, ready to prove he's the best this division has to offer.
Yeah, now we're talking.
And his opponent from Pretoria, South Africa, weighing in at 286 pounds, E.M. the Narcissist.
With the size of this superstar's ego, I have no idea how the rest of us can even fit in the venue.
Hyperbole does not suit you, Saxton. We're looking at a high-caliber athlete right now. Ego is well-deserved.
Corey, I'm inclined to agree with you on that. Ego or not, we're looking at a special talent.
The competition level has never been higher, but this guy's ready to prove he can hang.
It's important to point out that in a submission match, the first superstar who forces their opponent to submit wins. It's all about forcing your will on your opponent to the point where they can't take it anymore. Corey, is there something the competitor should look out for?
Their own technique, Cole. Making sure every submission attempt is firmly gripped, because you can have a submission locked in, and if you're not careful, your opponent can turn that move around on you.
Got them off their feet here.
Hoisting up their opponent before a backbreaker, but there's more work to be done. Another punishing backbreaker.
Just punishing the back over and over again. No remorse.
And face first they go. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Unmitigated demonstration.
Nice counter. Devastating elbow. The arm absorbing the damage. He is trying to get up, but it is not going well. And he turned it around. Game placed in the corner here. He's making his way to ringside now. And now he gets back into the ring. Got the 4 Nelson. Slam!
Oh, that was just malicious.
Just disrespectful. And I don't know if there's any ounce of from the middle rope. Oh, what a splash! A submission match has to be one of the more complex matches in WWE. It's a true test of fundamentals.
While it certainly taps into all the basics of the sport, it also favors creativity. Focused attacks can soften your opponent for some submissions your opponent might not be expecting. And as a couple of Hall of Famers once said, it's time to get the tables.
He'll take things into the ring.
Bam!
And he's really being relentless right now.
He has to find a way to break up this offense. I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being bear hug. Squeak! The bear hug cinched in. Gotta find a way out and catch your breath.
Look at this. No quick whatsoever. Raining on elbows and escaping the bear hug.
Punishing power slam. Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
Can he hold on?
Time for some quick thinking on his part.
No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. He's able to take a stand there.
He endured the charge and now looks to lead his own reign.
Into a ripcord lariat. What a combination. Fends it off. Good counter. What a suplex.
Knee driven right through the face and again.
Lifting with these knee strikes. Looking to get airborne here.
Soaring. Elbow drop to the heart.
Oof. He manages to slip out of the way.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. That scary look in his eyes, fixated on the opposition.
Up high, diving shoulder tackle. Oh man, targeting the leg. Momentum is completely in his corner now.
Yeah, he just keeps attacking. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches.
Thunderous! Oh man, this might be the end of the...
Hold on, is he thinking of a submission here? Look at the torque, there's no escape from the camel clutch.
Could we be looking at a fall here? Might need to surrender just as he lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
He's thinking the steel chair is just what he needs to wreak some havoc here.
Oh, man. Oh. Escaped out of this time. Clothesline. Reversal. He saw that coming.
Kick to the gut. Lifted way up. Round and around and big time powerbomb.
I don't think he's going to get up after that one. And look at this now. Bad intentions coming with his hold. It's locked in. He's got to be looking for an out here. Now he's looking for anyone to break out of this, and he does.
Ooh, and a shot to the body and another.
Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
Heading back to the ring. Jumping. Ooh. He's able to slip away from that.
German suplex. But that's not all.
Lariat, what a combination!
And now he's looking to lock in this submission.
Camel clutch applied. Oh, look at that arm. That's not the way anyone... A single leg camel clutch and a great counter. Oh, shoulder to the gut. Oh, kick right to the gut. Lifting their opponent up the power More in the string. Oh, backbreaker. Knee right to the spine. Gonna do it.
A second one.
Heading to the outside now.
He's looking to unload on his opponent with that kendo stick.
Oh, ouch. Oh. Stop to the gut. Power slam. Suplex, and not done yet. Another German, and continuing to punish their opponent with a German. Shoulder tackle. He seemingly got nothing left in the tank, just taking this assault. Yeah, this might cause from the top. Misses big time. Deadlift. Look at this power. Power slam. Struggling to get back on his feet. Looking lost out there. Thanks for coming. The end of days. That is how you put away your opponent. No, not possibly setting up for a submission maneuver. You might tell. This might be a fall. He's fighting with all. Right now he's looking for anyone to break out of this, and he does. Kimura lock applied. There it is. He had no choice but to tap out. He's looking to take things to the outside now. Of all the toys underneath the ring, he just had to go with the one that ensures splinters. Kick to the gut. Oh, brutal forearm. He quickly slides into the ring. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. He pulls off the reversal. Quick thinking that time. Oh, the stairs. Right to the head. Fires back with a crucial elbow. This has been an epic encounter. These fans are sending the decibel level off the scale. Bloody blows. He's headed to the top now. Taking flight. You gotta be kidding me. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky. And he's giving us all a show now. He knows who this crowd paid to see. Back into the ring now. No way. Astounding power. End of days. Incredible. We might be getting his hand raised soon. Evades the attack. Oh, what a clothesline. Forcefully delivered. The Kimura lock cinched in. And there's the tap. Oh, come on now. The ref has got to get in there and force a break. Ooh, merciless looking blow. The Kimura lock cinched in with body wrap. This could be. There's the tap. He just had to tap out. He had to find a way to minimize the damage and move forward in the match. Big blow could be felt throughout the arena. The power of the gut-wrench suplex. And he may have been down before, but he is no longer out. Yeah, he's definitely not going down without a fight. And that's going to keep him off balance. Yeah, he's being dragged down to the wasteland here. Not where he wants to be. Looking to explore things ringside now. About to introduce some metal into the mayhem in the form of the trash can. Coming back from the outside now. He avoids the contact.
tap out. He just couldn't hold out any longer. No choice but to sacrifice the fall.
Vicious.
Grabbing a kendo stick. Any connection with flesh will definitely leave a mark. German suplex. But that's not all.
Combination. And look at this now. Yes, applying the submission hold. It's crucial he finds a way out of this hold. Iron Man. And there he is. He's giving up. Huge fall. Captured off the submission.
Away from having him exactly where he wants.
Kick to the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch. Oh, lands him into a spinning powerbomb.
That is how you put your opponent away.
Oh, no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here? Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting a fall on the scoreboard real soon.
And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Just a straight deadlift to power. It was dominated. Oh, he had that scouted. And he is finally able to mount some. Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for a submission. Leg locked in here. How's he going to tap? Well, there's the tap. He just had to tap out. He had to find a way to minimize the damage and move forward in the match. Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous!
That's it. That's it. Call it. He ain't getting up. Down big early in this match. I don't know how anyone can claw their way back here. With all these attacks on his torso, on his ribs, it's got to be hard for him to breathe right now.
Just gasping for air.
Three amigos. Taking out the arm. Great strategy.
Oh, no, he can be caught here. Bad spot for him. Targeting the shoulder with the claw. Could we be looking at a fall here? Might need to surrender just as he had it locked in. I didn't expect him to just let go. I don't know what he's thinking, but he needs to focus on the task at hand. Hoisted up high here. Powerbomb. Right where he wants him. Kick to the midsection. Hoisted up. Disorienting, spinning. Down we go. Does it again, and there's no way to come back from that. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming. Is it tap out time? If he taps, he'll be in a worse position and down a fall. The scoreboard's about to chip. And he decides to let his opponent out of the hold. Might have felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out the submission. Sleeper slam! Look at this, deadlifting their opponent. Superhuman. Trying to get vertical, but he has no idea he's in the line of fire.
in his sights. Bang! Crucial counter there. Calculating the next move here. Ran face first. Oh, no. Look what we have here. He has no idea what's coming his way. Averting danger with an elbow. Big clothesline. Steers away there. From the middle rope. Splash. Throwing those attacks with such disregard to their opponent.
Here in the midsection. Oh, this is so much fun to watch. Momentum into a spinning powerbomb.
Delivered again. Just end it now. Oh, he got him. Is he going to lock this in?
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a...
And there's the tap. And come on now, the ref has got to get in there and force a break. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize? Of wicked German suplexes. Trying to get up. He has no clue what's in store for him. Kimura lock cinched in with body. There it is. He had no choice but to tap out. Able to slip out of that one. Dangerous position here, guys. Oh, no. Suplex. Oh, goodness.
So much damage has been done to the body. I don't think this can carry on.
Yeah, I know this is about honor, but you have to think about your health, too. Dominator. Holding the table with surprising accuracy. In full control of their opponent with more in mind. Discus punch.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Has him in the corner, thinking of the next move.
Stomping away, and then the knee right into the throat. Then the knee right to the throat. He's put forth an onslaught of offense here.
Now he just has to keep it up. Keep the attacks coming. Taking flight.
What a splash. Ooh, and he stuns that offense.
He might be able to start mounting something here. This could be the moment he was waiting for.
And he's able to inflict more damage there.
He's still got some fight in him, even as this match stretches on. He's able to avoid heavy contact. Touch. Had the foresight to get him.
Taking full advantage of the foreign object in play here. Back-to-back attacks. Kimura lock, submission move. And there he is. He's giving up. Huge fall. Captured off the submission.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Fisherman his limit.
And things are starting to look bleak for him here. He wants this crowd on their feet. He wants them to make some noise.
What a display of strength here. Big time powerbomb. Oh my goodness.
From the ground up.
Thunderous.
There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those. Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
And you don't see this every day, fellas. A stretch.
Oh, and there's the tap out. He just couldn't hold out any longer. No choice but to sacrifice the fall.
With the counter.
And he puts a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against him. He's still in this, and he's making sure everyone knows that.
The power, the strength of the Dominator. Action's coming toward us. This is probably a good time to take our things and go. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
A steel chair? Something we all know can be a devastating weapon.
What impact! Right in the kisser. Oh, man.
He wastes no time dodging the attack.
What's he open to find out there?
He's got his head no stiff.
And he's still alive, still bringing the fight.
He's come this far, but does he have what it takes to close this thing out?
And he tosses him back in now.
Measuring him now, lining it up.
Uh-oh. Batten down the hatches. F5! Thunderous!
That finally has to slam the door shut and end this. Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Wow, the power that takes is insane.
Crucial moment in this Iron Man match. Looking to score a fall with this submission. He lets go of the hold, but I don't see any reason for it.
No telling what's going on in his mind right now, Michael.
And his constant attack has him floundering.
He's just fumbled every offensive attack he's mounted. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object.
Look out!
Oh, man! Oh, and soon we could be seeing a submission here.
Submission is in. Leg getting... There's the tap. He just had to tap out. He had to find a way to minimize the damage and move forward in the match. Oh, my goodness.
From the ground up.
Thunderous!
There's no way you can take any more of those. This has got to be over. Boom.
And he's in total control right now, only gaining more and more momentum.
He's staying on the offensive. This is what you do when you're looking to do more than win a match. You're looking to hurt someone.
Thunderous!
That has to be the one that ends this. Slips away just in time. Kick to the midsection. Hoisted up. Disorienting spin, and down we go. Again, going for the biggest attack possible.
And what he's looking for here looks like a potential submission maneuver coming in a moment right now. interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why. Boom! You saw that being telegraphed. Clothesline! What impact! Ooh! Oh, this is really getting out of hand here. Oh yeah, I am pumped for this guy.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from New York, weighing in at 600 pounds, Big the Baby!
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
He is physically and mentally prepared for the task at hand in this big-time match. Things are about to get good.
And his opponent from New York, weighing in at 275 pounds, Donald Phillips.
My sources say somebody spray painted the word chicken on this superstar's rental car. That says everything you need to know about this individual. Chicken? That was my rental car. Oops. My point still stands, though. A competitor who does not know the meaning of the word quit. He is ready for battle.
The rules are simple in an Iron Man match. Score the most victories within the time limit and you're the winner. But you have to go the distance.
One of the most storied matches in WWE history, and some would say the toughest test there is. Whoever said that never sat next to you.
And that was a precisely measured attack. Stomping down!
Oh, right to the leg.
Working on the arm. He's completely dominant right now, refusing to let up.
He looks incessant. A little insult to your injury.
Oh, and a double axe handle.
Oh, my goodness.
Ah, what a smash.
Oh, no, getting in position. What's he planning to do here? Targeting. Escape and a takedown.
Stomping the arm.
Down to Odin. And a double axe handle smash.
Comes down across the head with the axe handle.
Look at this.
Caught that and reversed it. Caught in a bad spot.
Driven down face first.
Just using their foot as a weapon.
So ruthless.
Taken to the floor, and he's got no worries about the count. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Good golly, what a knee.
And this attack has him looking powerless.
Yeah, he's got to find some respite here. Oh! He's got the support of the whole arena right now.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Repeated hits like that are going to add up very quick. Plenty of damage being dealt here.
These Iron Man matches can sometimes be like a long, drawn-out game of tug-of-war. How do you maintain your focus here?
Well, it's not easy. This match is as mental as it is physical after all. You just have to keep your sights on the scoreboard and the finish line. Ignore the clock. Ignore the pain. Just try to rack up pinfalls and keep victory in sight.
And he gets delivered back into the ring.
Uh-oh!
Reversal! And that turns things around. Clothesline!
Disrespecting the competition.
Oh.
Big forearm.
Decides to leave the confines of the ring.
The universal signal for extreme. The kendo stick has...
Not like that is going to hurt. That showed a complete lack of respect for your competition and for our sport. Returning back to the ring. No count out as he takes things out of the ring. Caught him with a big boot.
On the mark. Double axe handle. Oh, the claw. There's the claw. This could be it.
He might tap. This might be a fall.
He's fighting with all.
So much for the submission hold. He just lets... What is this? This is incredible.
Saxon, is this one of your buddies? Not sure I recognize it, but he seems like a nice guy. Where is security? He's just taking pictures, guys. Relax. Oh, well-measured strike. Hooked up. Here we go. Jackknife.
And here we go. The Boston Crab. Boston Crab, no more.
Stop dead in their tracks.
It's over.
No other way to say it, guys. That looked like it hurt a lot. I don't think this is going to end well. All the way up.
And here we
with the back position. Trying to fight out of this submission. There could be a new fall.
And he breaks his own submission.
Maybe his plan was just to soften his opponent with that hold. Uh-oh, this is not going to look pretty. Submission being applied. Targeting the shoulder with the claw.
Submission locked in tight here.
We might be getting
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done.
And he's leaving the ring for the moment. And he's pulled the ring apron up, looking under there for something.
He's got a table. We know where this is going, gentlemen. Now heading outside.
Uh-oh. Choke slam!
Oof. Look at this, just what a barrage of stops. And if the first stop doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Tossed back into the ring.